Next week, an extraordinary mission will be taking place in one of the most isolated places on Earth. It's happening on South Georgia Island, a British-controlled territory about 1,400 kilometers east of the Falkland Islands in the South Atlantic. The island is a mecca for wildlife, but there is one creature that isn't welcome. As Sean Mallon tells us, scientists are now trying to wipe it out.
Mountainous, glacial, and remote, South Georgia Island has no full-time human residents, but it teems with wildlife, seals, penguins, and birds. It is also infested with rats. They hitched rides on whaling ships over the centuries, and as rats do, even in the most inhospitable climates, they flourished. They're thought to number in the millions and have been decimating the birds by eating eggs and chicks, pushing at least one species to the edge of extinction.
The project is urgent.
The British-based South Georgia Heritage Trust has organized a mission to rub out the rats. The plan, using helicopters to spread bait throughout the various infestations around the island.
And I think because man has intervened and caused the damage, it's now the time for man to intervene to try and reverse that as much as we possibly can.
The self-described Team Rat already tried the technique on one region last year, and it seems to have worked. In January, they'll be blitzing South Georgia with 270 tons of pellets spread out over 940 square kilometers, the largest eradication program of its kind that's ever been tried. But spreading rat poison will inevitably cause collateral damage. The team estimates a few thousand birds will die too.
No pain, no gain. Those numbers will be recovered in no more than 5 years. And we will be saving, by doing that, tens, arguably hundreds of millions of seabirds in perpetuity.
There are other invasive species on South Georgia: mice, which will likely be taken out by the rat poison, and reindeer, which were brought in by Norwegian whalers. They'll be rounded up and slaughtered for their meat. As for the rats, the very same species that flourishes here in London, if one single breeding pair survives, then they win. That's enough for a comeback.
You have to get every single rat. Yes?
Yes, we do. 99.999% is a failure for us.
There is an impending deadline. The island's glaciers currently keep the rat colonies apart, but the ice is retreating. If the rodents are able to join up and interbreed, they'll be impossible to eliminate. Sean Mallon, Global News, London.